Wow. I feel like I'm gonna have to come on here every week, or almost every week, or every couple of weeks, and just speak my mind about all the problems that the Saints have. And going into the game this week against the Texans, we started okay. The offense did pretty well for the first two drives. They scored a touchdown. Carr threw a dime to Rashid Shaheed, and it just felt like it was one of those games where it's ass backwards. Usually your defense is what keeps you in the game, and your offense always just duds out. And you think it's gonna be that type of game. And for the first half, it was. It was one of those games where your offense was moving the ball pretty well. I scored. Um, it's just one of those days where you thought you were gonna have to put up some points. Until the second half, the defense did incredible in the second half. But the play calling has just been pitiful. The play calling from Pete Carmichael is so bad, and I can't really express it. You know, there was a play on 4th and 4, in the red zone, and the play is a check down to Kamara with no blockers. Or not a check down, but like a swing to Kamara with absolutely no blocking. And it's 4th and 4 in the red zone. Not to mention there's more problems. You know, Blake Groupie isn't looking as good as we assumed he would. You know, he missed 2 kicks today. 2 kicks that were really important. 2 kicks that would have had us in a position to, instead of needing to score a touchdown to win the game, he would have had to just make the game winning kick. And he couldn't do that. So that's, that's just bad for him all around. It just wasn't a good game when it came to the offense, the special teams, kickers, punters even, Lou Headley's not a good punter. I understand the Saints are a PR riddled franchise, and they feel like we'd feel a lot more comfortable selling a story rather than having someone good. I mean, Blake Gillikin isn't the best, but he was so much better than Lou Hadley has been so far. I feel like our franchise would rather sell a story than have a good player. I mean, maybe. Maybe I'm just spitting bullshit. But either way, it's bad. And back to the offense, man. They started fine. I thought Pete Carmichael was finally, bringing this offense into fruition, and it just the play calling was dud. It was like he's a stooge. I really don't know what to say. But I will say this. I always thought when Derek Carr came to New Orleans, it would be he doesn't have to play Superman anymore because, he has a good defense. He doesn't have to play from behind all the time. Which is true. He doesn't have to play from behind all the time. But I was wrong about him not having to play Superman. He has to play Superman still. And the reasoning for that is his offensive play caller is bottom 5 in the league. Really, really dumb. Probably some of the worst play calling I've seen in my life. And it's horrible. But, Derek Carr has to play Superman because his play caller is absolutely terrible. And Carr played his best game against a really good defensive minded head coach. and a lot of pressure in his face, and he still stood his ground, made those throws, made good reads. There was still some miscommunication issues early. Derek tried to throw it to the flat to Rashid on the flat, and Rashid started to go. So I mean, there was something there. Obviously you got out of that the best case possible, but still, there's a lot of problems, and a lot of it falls back on the offense because your defense can only do so much, and we've been saying that since week 2. You know, when we beat the Titans in week 1, we scored a touchdown. We just outplayed them on every level. Same with week 2 against the Panthers. But the offense wasn't moving against the Panthers team that, I mean, is winless up to this point. They're 0-6. So I mean, it's kind of hard to really put, you know, really just put the finger on it and anything. It's kind of hard to just explain. But like, it's been a problem since week 2, and this is something 80% of fans have been saying. Your defense can only do so much. Your special teams can only do so much. And it's now showing because all credit to the Texans, by the way. They played pretty good. They played incredible. But we beat ourselves. Penalties, missed field goals, whatever it may be, we outplayed ourselves. And that's going to be the reason we lose a lot of these games. We should be in a position to be 5-1, but that was just incredibly hot garbage by Pete Carmichael out there. And God, I hope this changes because I love Derek Carr. I love this team. I love everything. But damn, if we do not need to make some changes on offensive play calling. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time.